Hello and welcome to my tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to install Owncloud on your Raspberry Pi. Owncloud is a piece of software that you can use to turn your Raspberry Pi into your own personal cloud server. Before you begin, be sure that your Raspberry Pi already has a copy of Raspbian installed on it, and that it also has a connection to the internet. You will also need to install Advanced IP Scanner and PuTTY onto your main computer. Advanced IP Scanner will help you locate your Pi's IP address, and PuTTY will help you control your Pi remotely through a terminal interface. Once Raspbian has been loaded onto your Raspberry Pi, connect your Pi to the internet and head over to your main computer. After that, open up Advanced IP Scanner and scan for your Pi's IP address. Once you've found your Pi's IP address, open up PuTTY and insert it where it says host name or IP address, then press open. Next, you'll need to enter your Pi's login and password credentials in order to control your Raspberry Pi remotely. By default, the login is Pi and the password is Raspberry. After that, you will need to enter sudo raspi-config into the terminal. From there, you'll need to select Expand to File System, and then select Boot to Desktop, and set it so your Pi will boot to the desktop automatically. After that, you will need to reboot and relog back into your Pi through the terminal. Now that you're back in the terminal, the next thing you need to do is run the following commands: sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade. In this video, I string the commands together using a semicolon right after the word update. You could run these commands together or separately, it won't matter. I also used a -y flag to automatically accept the upgrades. Once this is complete, your Raspberry Pi should be ready to go with the latest packages installed on it. Now that your Pi has been fully upgraded with the latest packages, head over to this website. This is the website I always use when I go and install Owncloud on my Raspberry Pi. Every command on this page just needs to be copied and pasted into the terminal until you see a picture of the Owncloud website. Eventually you'll run into this screen asking you to set up a password for the MySQL server. I haven't exactly narrowed down what this password is for, just set it as a secure password and know that you'll need it again while installing Owncloud. Once you've entered all the commands and reached the picture of the Owncloud logon screen, you just need to write ifconfig into the terminal to get your Pi's IP address. Once you've found your Pi's IP address, write it into your browser followed by /owncloud, then press enter. If everything worked out okay, you should now be presented with the Owncloud logon screen. Now you'll need to write a username and password for your first account, which is the administrator's account. It's also worth noting that when you set the password, it won't ask you to verify it, so be sure you write it correctly the first time. Once you've logged in, you should now have complete control over your new Owncloud server. Now you can go and delete all the files that came with Owncloud and change any settings to your liking. I hope this video was helpful. Have fun with your new Owncloud server.